Educating for the future. What does a child need to be well prepared for the future? Of course, reading, writing, mathematics, and subject knowledge remain important. Kids still need these fundamentals, but they are no longer sufficient on their own. Our children are growing up today in a world where knowledge is available at an ever-increasing pace. We should be asking, what does a child really need to lead a fulfilling life? What helps them cope with pressure, make good decisions, build relationships, recover from setbacks, and develop self-confidence? That is exactly what post-AI education is about. We should not only prepare children to solve tasks, but help them shape their lives, be in control of their decisions, and flourish as a person. Here is exactly where resilience training comes in. Resilience does not mean that a child must always be strong, nor does it mean that problems or difficult feelings should disappear. It means that, in an ever more unstable world, we master the ability to cope with challenges, stress, and setbacks, and grow from them. One can imagine resilience as an inner muscle. We can practice it to make it grow. Let's imagine together. Your child comes home, has received a bad grade, and says, "I can't do this." In that moment, the thought may feel absolutely true. With happy kids, children learn to take a small step back internally and ask themselves, is this really a fact? Or is it a first thought that has just become very big? This moment is crucial because children discover that thoughts are not automatically the truth. This ability is called metacognitive thinking. It sounds complicated, but it means something very simple. Children practice observing their own thoughts. They realize, I have a thought, but I am not that thought. I can look at it, examine it, and perhaps think again to rephrase it differently. From "I'm bad at this," for example, it can become, "That was difficult for me," or "I still need practice," or "I can find the next step." This is not sugarcoating. It is mental self-regulation. Another building block is optimism. It's not about naive positive thinking. We don't tell children everything is fine. Instead, we help them realize not everything difficult stays that way forever. A mistake doesn't mean that I have failed, and a problem can often be broken down into smaller parts, so it feels lighter and we can solve it together. Optimism does not mean ignoring reality. It means remaining capable of acting within reality. Emotional competence is equally central. Many children feel emotions very intensely, but cannot yet name them accurately. They may only notice, "It's all too much for me. I want to leave. I am angry. I can't take it anymore." In training, children learn to look more closely. Am I frustrated? Disappointed? Am I uncertain or overwhelmed? As soon as a feeling gets a name, something changes. It is no longer just a big mess inside. It becomes clearer. These topics not only strengthen personal well-being, they also help children think more clearly, fairly, and consciously. And that is exactly an important skill for the future. Our Happy Kids resilience training connects these areas: understanding thoughts, naming feelings, thinking more realistically, and, hopefully, breaking problems down into smaller steps, looking positively towards the future, and staying proactive even when things get difficult. For parents, it is helpful to know it is not a repair program. On the contrary, it is a space for development, a place where children build skills that many adults have only discovered very late in life. If we invest in resilience today, we are not just investing in coping with difficult moments. We are investing in children who can think more boldly, feel more consciously, act more clearly, and move forward into the future with great confidence. That is exactly what our program is about. Kids discovering how to activate their inner superpowers. Happy Kids Academy. It's time to shine.